asked earlier, you wanted to talk about AV Summit and how we could possibly improve it the next time. I thought
Yes,
that was interesting.
yes. Yeah.
What?
Well, so
There's no way to improve.
here's my suggestion. I have only one, and I was
All
wondering
right.
what the viewers thought is, in the chat rooms, I wanted to know which chat rooms had the most people attending. So I don't have to hop in and out to see
Where
is it
where
active,
everybody's at,
right?
yeah.
Right.
Where's
'Cause
the
so-
party?
Right, like lobby, 30 people, or the home theater, 10 people, whatever, right? I'd like to see where the party's at without having to go in and go out again.
That's a great song, by the
always,
way.
You
Where
always
the
ask me
party
like,
at?
you ask me to do things that I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do that. Like you want it basically like when you go to park in the parking lot and it tells you how many slots, how many spaces are
Yeah,
open.
just like
Before
that.
you go in.
For how many people are in each
Wait,
room?
This
Perfect.
is what
Yeah, exactly.
this is China's fault. China said, "What is it? Why aren't we innovating? We're innovating."
Are you kidding me? The HiFi Summit to the AV Summit has been innovating like every single iteration for all these like live shows that go online. This is like a dog and pony show. Like it's like they just fell apart. Like all
I'm
of them.
wondering how
just
CES is going to do their online show with their chats. So I'm very interested to see whether they're pushing the limits of their platform. Online
I don't
platform.
think so.
I don't think so either, but
We'll have
might
to
be
wait and
surprised.
see.
We'll
Those
have to
guys
see.
have a ton of money
yes, they do.
versus
Who does?
for us we don't
CES, the consumer.
we don't have
Well,
a
I
ton
wonder-
of money.
wonder if
We're
they'll
just
hire
doing our
me.
thing.
What can I do for CES? I can just run around with a clown wig on. Hey guys, come and
Yeah,
listen
so-
to music.
I'm open to hearing what you guys would recommend. For me, it's always like first of all, it was a big change going from HiFi Summit to AV Summit, as far as like just even from a graphic design standpoint, changing up the website and the look and the way that it operated. So that took up a lot of time. But now that I think we're gonna just stay with this look, now it's just about getting more companies, getting more attendees. Right? That's the way that I think can always be improved. One way is just more, right? I'm always happy to see more people. And now that we're set up, I feel like I can focus on doing that earlier, right? Sooner. So even right now, other one just ended. I can start making calls and talking to these companies. Hey, our next event is coming up in June. I know it's a while away, but that's kind of what you
Put
need
it
to
on
do.
the calendar. Yeah.
Put it on the calendar and let's go. Yeah. So other ways to improve, I mean, I'm open to hearing it. I would love to know. I think a lot of it is just timing, right? Just keep doing what we're doing. Let the word spread about what it was like. I mean, we didn't even do a recap, what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to do a recap, but I was just so tired at the end of the day. I'm like,
Yeah, I know. I think that was a goal. What I would like is more of the installer seminar builds where if you're building out a home theater, basically what you did, Michael, kind of like the 10 things not to do, but put in a seminar format where you got a lot of people that are going from soundbar to the next level. What is that? It could be like 1,000 all the way up to 10,000. And that's like, where do I start? What do I get? 4 little subwoofers like FOMO is saying, or 1 giant one, right? So I think that would be great too. Just there's so many seminar, because we didn't have time to think about it. But now looking back, looking at the popular videos we put out, they could also be a basis for a seminar too.
Yeah, sure.
yeah. So it looks like the quality was there, right? So that's kind of what the goal always is like for the people who were there, did they enjoy themselves, right? So quality wise, I'm always just looking for more quantity, right? Quantity of attendees, quantity of companies. I think that's one thing that can always be improved, but I think it starts with the quality of the experience.
Yeah, 'cause
If you don't have that
start
down,
off with the quality, then you're not going to get the quantity later on.
I think that's really how I'm approaching it.
Actually, you know what? Let me ask the viewers that, did they enjoy the chats more, interacting with each other, or did they enjoy the seminars where you're interacting with all of us and the sponsor, or did you enjoy the one-on-one at the exhibitor booth. Someone mentioned that they were able to talk to Parasound personally.
Yeah.
They couldn't do that before, and that was worth their admission alone, is to
Sure.
get that person aside and talk to their hero, right? So I was wondering for you guys, what did you like the most, and the viewers too? For me, I really enjoyed the seminars, talking to the various companies and hearing what they have to say, and then interacting with the viewers in the context of that presentation. So I really enjoyed that myself.
This is a good comment here. And this is something I'm learning from you, FOMO. You're very organized, and I'm more just like, try everything. Let's see what happens. Get everybody together. Let's see what. But you're very structured, and that's what I like. You know, more like what do you call it? An operations guy, right? And so Chad says maybe schedule in specific times for the buy, sell, swap, exchange chat room. And I mean, I think that's a great idea, right? Like during this time, if you have something to sell, let's go in here and let's talk about this. You know, kind of organize things instead of like, here's a chat room. All right, go whenever you feel like it.
That goes to the chat room. See, I didn't know that they were empty. Without the population, we end up going to the wrong chat room. Hey, I'm here by myself. Maybe we could reduce the number of chat rooms if there weren't that many, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I think it was just more like people wanted to be where everybody else was at.
There you go.
And we would
That's it.
adjust the conversation to, you know, what we wanted, right? So, man, what are you guys saying in here? Yeah, you guys like to talk to the people. All right. What is this? Oh, Jonathan. What's up, Jonathan? After chats with companies were great, except for my wallet.
Oh, sure.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the positive comments. Definitely, we want to improve, right? We want to improve. We want to make it bigger and better. Hey, Aaron, I want car audio, man. I'm into car audio. I love car audio.
I tried.
I've stopped
tried, yeah.
loving car audio. It's too expensive.
I
It's
stopped
as bad as
loving
home
her.
theater is. I spent way too much in car audio. I've stopped a long time ago.